We have seen that the US right now has the highest numbers of deaths and infections, and it is number one in terms of actually those negative aspects, infections and deaths. It is the political and economic structure of the US which has made the country which is ranked number one in terms of economic parameters. But in the way it has been able to fight corona, I think it has failed or experienced major challenges for several reasons. First of all, it was political, that the former president of the US, Donald Trump, he mishandled the fight against corona so much, even in terms of wearing masks, in terms of going for checkups, in terms of accepting that you have a problem. The second thing was that the US did not have adequate facilities to begin with. And then the fact that because of racism and discrimination in the US, there was some part of the country which were neglected. And then there was a projo, I think what you may call campaign of deceit from some of the people, saying that this disease is brought by other countries, we should not do this. In other words, people are not adequately sensitized about the danger of a pandemic. That is why the biggest country in the world, the richest country in the world, failed in many tests with regard to handling corona.
In the fight of a disease or in this pandemic, we need to have a concerted effort from all sides of the country or region. That is, from the top government who set the policy and the measures, to the cooperation of the residents, and all have to be united, because this is a war against the virus. We must get united, and we must exercise vigilance measure to fight against it. If we are not doing well, there must be some loophole, and this virus is very cunning. It can find the loophole to infect people, to transmit from people to people, and causing disease and even death. So from the top policy to the cooperation of the people, all these factors are important. If there is any lack of cooperation or the policy is not that perfect, the war against this virus will be lost.